I'm Krystle. I've loved dolls my whole life. I collect everything from porcelain to cloth, American Girl, neonates, and real care dolls. But my favorite is to collect and make Reborn dolls. There's Chloe, Grace, Jeremy, Maya, Yuki, Savannah, Zoe, Haley, Landon, Maisie, and Joshua. It isn't easy keeping up with my collection, but it sure is a lot of fun. Good Sunday morning, everyone. I have Joshua here. He is all in his outfit of the day because we are heading to the London Doll Show. So I have him in this next very nice warm woolly fox overall set. It's like a brownish reddish knit, and the fox's face is gray. Now, this has always run big, and so the straps were super big. So I crisscrossed them in the back, but that means that there's like a little bit of bulk there at the back. Also, his onesies keep going down at the back and showing his cloth body, which is annoying. But I paired it with a light gray knit sweater. And he's got these cute little boots on. They're brown with some gray and black or a dark brown in there. They have fur around the top. It is a super cold day today. It's feeling like it's in the minus. I think it's saying it feels like -2 or 3 right now. And then I gave him his little fox knit hat. I know it's orange and doesn't match the brownish orange in the thing, but it's the only the other fox hat I had was even more orange than this, so I just thought I'll put this on. He needs something to keep his head warm, and so I'm just gonna pack up my carrier in my bag and get his sweater buttoned up, get him a muslin blanket to take on the road, and Marilyn should be here soon and we'll be heading out, so we'll check in later. So we have made it to the doll show, and Paula is going to babysit all 3 babies while Marilyn and I go to the bathroom. Oh my gosh.
So Chantel's middle name is now Legally Blonde because she is legally blonde. And of course she had to come
and then
because
we have Joshua
her
here, and we have
Joshua's her boyfriend.
I'm blanking on her name. And I should know this because she brings it. Cassie. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So this year's show is at a new location. It's in the Lamplighter Inn. So we're headed to check it out. So of course I'm here with Marilyn and Paula.
Say hi.
It's actually bigger than I thought it was in here.
Oh, they're coming from that direction.
Oh, follow the dolls. Oh wow, very nice.
Every time because I haven't made a new one yet or got a new one.
I love that.
So we've come to McPherson's booth first because Marilyn has a baby here for sale. Marilyn made this Saskia.
Oh my gosh.
She is so cute.
She's beautiful.
Look at her little outfit.
Oh my god. Marilyn.
She's so cute. So yes, made by Marilyn. Very good work.
Oh my god.
And then there's
I love
a whole bunch of other babies here at McPherson's booth too. all kinds of them. We got lots of babies around. She's sweet though, isn't she? Here's some more babies from McPherson's by various artists. It's okay, I'll look at this booth for now. We're here, we might as well. Oh, here's some more Saskia.
Oh, yeah.
Scare so easily.
Little babies down
She was
here.
working on battery.
Reese Witherspoon, the
Legally
blonde, like
Yeah,
the,
with the way the jacket is, like a little derpy. Can I see your new baby?
Where'd you get this
She's
one?
so
Who did that one?
Right behind us.
Oh, nice.
This is Petite. She's so cute. I've wanted to see her in person. She's so sweet.
Look at her little belly. Cute.
Oh,
Just the wraparound one.
adorable. I know I've considered getting her, but I don't know if I want another like preemie size.
Yeah.
But she is really sweet.
It's her hair. Hair got up. A lot of traffic. Usually Sunday's not too bad.
Yeah, but hey, it seems like there's a lot of construction, so we might go a different way.
Yeah,
These are Cuddle Babies. So the only vinyl part is the head, and the limbs are cloth.
Because I don't have a magnet.
Those are Cuddle Babies. Here.
we've had a lot of people look at it, but we set it behind because I wasn't liking how some of them were pine.
Oh, you want to get a
Look
picture?
at those little shoes.
Yeah, it's so cute.
No, he was my first reborn. I've had him for over 2 years.
This is so cute.
So cute.
Okay, what do
Little
we think?
baby over
Are they gonna
here.
fall off too easy though?
If you have socks, though, then they'll stay on.
Then I won't be able to get them on.
is something we need. It's a leap of faith, a step away from the comfort zone and be a little brave. So take a look around you. How far can you see? How far do you think you can run, standing on your knees? It's a beautiful world out there, just don't pass on the dare. If you have the will and a moment to spare, it's a beautiful world out there. It's a beautiful world out there. It can be a bit frightening, with something you don't know. You need a little enlightening, it'll make you grow. It's a beautiful world out there, just don't pass on the dare. If you have the will and a moment to spare, it's a beautiful world out there. It's a beautiful world out there. Oh, it's a beautiful world out there, just don't pass on the dare. If you have the will and a moment to spare, it's a beautiful world out there. It's a beautiful world out there. Oh, if you have the will and a moment to spare, it's a beautiful world out there. It's a beautiful world out there.
Paula is adopting a baby from the one that Marilyn made. And she has named her
Sydney. She looks like a little Irish girl. So sweet.
Paula was guarding the booth the whole time we were here to make sure that no one was buying
a
GPS tracker.
To make sure she was not going anywhere.
Did
you see her the pink knees?
I'll get some shoes for her.
What's that?
Did you see her pink knees? How cute.
Yeah. She's so sweet.
I'm shaking.
Oh my God. She's in love.
Isn't she
She's precious.
meet her twin?
yeah, that's right. We both have our Saskias.
So sweet. Oh my God.
I don't even know if I'm in.
You got
Okay.
And I want you in there too.
Okay, so we have new adoptions. This is
Liam. Oh,
Liam.
I'm Cynthia.
You're Cynthia, and this is Liam. Are you renaming him?
And I'm thinking for his ears, we're probably going to nickname him Dumbo for now.
So this is the Liam sculpt by Bonnie Brown.
Oh, and I have
He is so sweet.
Lovey
Look at his little
elephant.
teeth. He's so sweet. And then we have
Tink, and I'm Cassie.
Cassie, and she bought Tink today. So cute. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So Paula is on babysitting duty again, only this time 4 babies.
I miraculously gave birth to one my last couple of hours. So. I have your stuff here too.
Paula's got a surprise. Paula got a surprise.
Now the
What is
material,
it?
yeah. See the material for your.
Well, it has to go back with you now.
Where do you keep that sleeper though? The one that I showed you.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's all.
Show. Oh.
This is the Olga Hour Millie.
Yes.
Do you know who made the Saskia? 2 years in the making. 2 years in the making.
I started it at one of the classes.
Alpaca hair.
Oh, she's so
Oh,
sweet.
don't you love that alpaca?
Lace or
Turn her so I can see the back. Look at that hair. Aww. So Paula came to London today with 1 baby, but is going back with 3 babies. Okay guys, so we're home. It's actually the next day now, Monday morning, because I did not get home until after midnight. We had such a long, fun day. So I was picked up at about, I'd say it was a little after 9. And we got Paula at 9:30 and hit the road, and we always make a pit stop halfway. And so we grabbed a little snack and a drink, and then you know, sat there for about 15 minutes or so, and then headed back out. So we got to the show, I would say, just before 12:30, and the show was done at 3, and we pretty much stayed until 3. And I met some lovely people. Of course, met the usual people that are always there, and it's always fun to see them every year, and you know, because we don't really get to see them any other time. I met some fans of my channel, which was really, really nice. Very sweet. One girl made me a bracelet. She made me this beautiful beaded bracelet, and I'm trying to get better lighting and get it to focus. It's got like purple and blue beads and this charm that says laugh. It just says laugh, I think, on both sides. Yep. That was so sweet of her. And she apparently makes these and passes them out to people as like random acts of kindness. There was a paper that was included on it, and so the hashtag, I guess if I was to go look it up, I could see other people if they've posted theirs that she's given them. Hashtag bracelets for smiles. And it just says, a smile is the best thing you can wear. Here's a bracelet to go with it. So I thought that was so sweet. And I met a lovely lady who came from Cleveland, Ohio. I think that's right. I'm so bad with like states and cities. I just know it was Cleveland. I think that's Ohio. She came down for that, so it was really nice to meet her. And she gave me some goodies too. She gave us these chocolate bars. So that was really, really nice of her. And what else? I don't know, we just met so many people. It was kind of like a whirlwind, and it was so lovely meeting all of you, and you're all so sweet and nice, and I really appreciate your love and support. And I apologize if I've forgotten any names. Like, my memory, I've talked about it before in my videos, my memory is awful, and I always worry that people are like gonna think I forget these things because like I don't care, and that's not true. It's just part of lupus. You get what's called lupus fog, and like it's just awful when you can't remember things. Like sometimes I can't remember what I did like a half hour ago. You know, or like I will put something somewhere and then I'll forget it. Like I cannot remember where I put it. And so names and numbers. Like I am so bad at numbers, like anything to do with numbers. I can't remember a thing. I can't remember telephone numbers. I can't remember anything with numbers. And names is also very difficult for me to remember names unless it's someone that like I see on a regular or daily basis. Like I am bad at remembering names too. So I apologize. You know, for those I met, that I met for the first time, a lot of you guys, I forget your names already, and I'm so sorry about that. But I remember your faces I can see your faces in my mind, but I can't place the names. But thank you so much for coming up and saying hello. So it was really, really nice. I loved this venue. It was so much more spacious than the other venue that they previously had for the show. It gave it a much more professional feel. I kind of felt like whenever we would go to the London Doll show at the other locations, it had almost like a garage sale type feel versus an actual doll show. So this had like a very nice, you know, more professional atmosphere. And I think that also gave vendors the ability to set up their tables a little more professionally. So that was beautiful. One thing that we kind of were bothered by was the fact that they grouped all of the Reborn dolls into the same area, and it was all like at the back of the hall, and instead of like integrating them throughout with other dolls. So it's like they kind of grouped everyone, like segregated everyone, and it was like, okay, all back here is all the Reborn dolls, and then, you know, kind of over here is like other handmade dolls, and then over here is like, so it was kind of it didn't allow for people to venture out into other mediums unless they really wanted to, and you know, mix and mingle a little bit. So we were kind of sad about that aspect. We thought it would be better if the Reborns were, you know, kind of spaced throughout, and so that would allow everyone, you know, it would kind of force everyone to look through all the booths, because really, like I said, for myself, I love to collect other types of dolls as well. And so I always enjoy looking through everything, because sometimes you can find a gem that you wouldn't even think to look for, and you might just come across it. Or even if like it's not something I would consider buying, sometimes I'll see things from my childhood that'll come up. Like I saw Elf yesterday and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Elf. I used to watch him on TV all the time when I was a kid. So I still enjoy really looking at the things, even though I may not particularly shop and buy, but it's still an enjoyable experience seeing everything and not just the Reborn dolls. So anyways, we did that, and then after that we went to Once Upon a Child for a while. We did a quick little stop excuse me, in Carter's, but I was really only going there to get a pair of some pairs of socks, because I lost a pair of fuzzy socks for my babies, and I love the fuzzy socks they have, so I wanted to get more. And I wanted to see their Halloween costumes because they were on sale, but they really didn't have anything left that I cared for or that was in the size I needed. So I just got my socks, and then we headed off to Boston Pizza for dinner. And we met up with Diane, who is planning the new big doll show coming next spring, or I'd say maybe, yeah, late spring next year. And it's also going to be at the same venue, the Lamplighter Inn. and we are going to be conversing because she's going to give me all the information so that I can tell you guys on my channel, and I believe there might be a giveaway involved, but I'll let you guys know all the details when I know them. But it sounds like it's going to be similar, not exactly the same obviously, but it is going to be kind of along the lines of like the Rose Doll Show type thing, where it's going to be a few days with all various activities. So I'm very excited about that. So we ended up, oh my gosh, we were at the restaurant from 5 p.m. until 9:30 p.m. just chatting about everything, and we just had so much fun. And then we started the 2-hour drive home. And so then we of course had to stop halfway because we were thirsty. We wanted something to drink, wanted a washroom break. And so yeah, by the time we dropped Paula off and then Marilyn dropped me off, I was home, I think it was like around 12:30-ish. And then poor Marilyn still had to drive another half hour or so to get home because she's staying with her sister for the weekend. So it was a very late night, but we had so much fun. And I'm going to quickly show you my little haul of the day and sign off before this video gets way too long. So, as I've mentioned before, like, I'm on a much tighter budget when it comes to this hobby right now because we have lots of other things coming up that we have to pay for. So I was, I went with goals in mind of what I was going to look for, and that was it. I was limiting myself. So as usual, I always have to get something from Purple Hill Togs, Edith's booth, her handmade American Girl clothes. I thought this would make a really cute Halloween costume because it looks like a Cinderella gown, and it comes with these little gold shoes or sandals. And then she had some Welly Wisher shoes, which are so hard to find. I found some on Etsy, but they're in US dollars. So by the time you pay for those and pay for the shipping, which is a really ridiculous amount for shipping when it's just these little tiny shoes, I think it's like $12 shipping or some crap. So by the time you add those together and convert it to Canadian, it's just like a ridiculous amount. It's probably like $20 or more for a pair of one shoes. And Edith sells them for, I think, like 6 to 7 Canadian. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I got these cute little white Mary Janes. And I got these adorable pink and white lace-up running shoes. I also got these sparkly pinkish purple tie-up running shoes. And these all will fit the Welly Wishers because they have tiny, tiny feet. And then these cute little, like, I don't know, canvas type shoes. And she actually had a Welly Wisher doll modeling these so I could see how they fit, and they fit so nice. So I was very excited about those finds. And then I happened to come across this. This lady had one left of these to sell, and it was only $2. And our dollar store used to carry these, but they have not for quite a few years. And I thought this would be an adorable little bottle to include with the play doll I'm currently making. So I grabbed that. And from Once Upon a Child, I got one thing only. And it was, I got a new Halloween costume. It is a little bug costume. It's got the legs on the side, the antenna on the top, and it's like a rainbow color bug. And this is size 3 to 6 months, which most of these types from Carter's are. And what was cool is that it was $9, but it was 50% off. So with tax, it only came out to like 5 something. So that was a steal. I tried looking to see if there was any other Halloween costumes, because the thing is, my Reborn dolls have literally had the same Halloween costumes for the last, 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8 years. So I am going to kind of try to slowly replace them. I'm going to get rid of some. I bought 3 new Halloween costumes this year, so 3 of the older costumes will go. I will sell those and replace them with these new ones. And yeah, I just kind of thought maybe each year I'll buy 2 to 3 new ones to kind of replace the older ones and that. And so like the 50% off was fantastic on this. And I mean, it's in perfect condition. It's clean. It looks like it was probably only worn once. It's just got a little bit of Riley from sitting here, but yeah. So, and then like I said, I got my fuzzy socks at Carter's, and I really didn't need to get a bag for it because I could have just slipped it in my backpack, but we're running low on plastic bags here that we use for garbage, so I thought I would get one. But there's 2 pairs of white fuzzy socks because I misplaced a pair. I cannot find them for the life of me, and I hate that because I'm so good about putting their clothes away when I change them, and I literally dumped out the full girls' sock drawer and could not find them. So then I checked the boys' sock drawer thinking maybe I threw them in there, and nope. Like, so anyways, now I have 2. So if one gets lost, I still have another pair. So that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, thanks so much for joining us, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.